Alright, so I figured out when filming that you need to have the camera this way as opposed to this way. And I bought a tripod. So already we're doing better. It's your old pal Melissa Joy here. Today I'm going to show you how to take in a pair of jean shorts. You can also use this for regular pants. And so let's do it. My sewing room is also my guest room, as evidenced by the fact that there is a bed. Occasionally I take naps in here because I've been sewing and I'm tired. First and foremost, get comfortable. So I've been losing weight, I think since November. Yeah, since November. And it is almost July. I've lost over 55 pounds. And I'm still losing. So while I'm losing weight, and I'm at home because we're, still dealing with coronavirus, and I can't go back to work, you got to make do. So I'm going to take in these shorts. I had taken them in before, and that's Jimmy, smelling the tripod. All right, so I had taken them in before, but I took out the darts so that I could do this. But because I'm going to take them in so much, you got to take the pockets off. And the way to do that is you use a seam ripper. You can use a seam ripper, you can use a scalpel, and you can use a scissor. I use a combination of all three. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pocket off. I started taking off the pocket last night. And you can see there's a discoloration. It's fine because I'm going to put the pockets back on. I don't know if I would have, or I might have done a different pocket. But because I'm teaching you, I'm going to put them back on. So here we go. So you take one of your tools and you're going to put it in and pull so that you can get the seam going. Be careful, the tools are sharp, and I wouldn't want you to put it through your hand because that hurts like hell. Yeah, you just rip it out. These right here, where it's super stitched, are tough, so you might need your scalpel and your scissor. You don't necessarily need a scalpel. I have one because I've been sewing for a long time, and I thought it was cool. And it works real well. It's nice for like when you're gonna try to change buttons and you need to slice them off. But you can also use a knife. I got my knife that I use to take buttons off from when my brother used to sell Cutco knives. So I've been using that. I've had it a very long time. I'd have to think how long I've had it. Like, I didn't even have an apartment and I bought these knives. So there you go. So you just tug a little. That helps. But be careful not to tug too hard because otherwise it might rip. Alright, Jimmy, you gotta let me get up so I can continue. I'm back from my errands. I had to go to diet school. I'm actually down 57 pounds. So we take our seam ripper and we go like that. You can also use your scissor. Tug a little, cut a little, cut a little, tug a little. Like that. Go slow. You can see it's almost off. You can like flip around your fabric. Yeah, you can flip around your fabric. Almost there. It's off. Woo! Then what you do is you're just gonna get your little threads. And you go like that. Dust it off. You can use tape, that would be even faster. So you've got your shorts on and they're huge. I mean, when you can like put like a couple hands back there, that's bad. So what you're gonna do is, if you had a friend with you, they could pin it for you. But if you don't, you just figure it out yourself and you go, all right, so that's how much I need to take it in. You grab a tape measure and you measure it. And you go da-da-da, like that. Okay. Mark it out. I need to take these shorts in 4 inches. I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to do, like if this were a regular pair of pants, like a dress pant, it would have a seam down the center and you could do it from there. I will show you at some point. I need to go buy a pair of pants like that. I don't really wear them. I might have one in the house somewhere. I have to look. But these are just jean shorts, so we're going to do darts. I mean, sure, you can like cut it apart and move the waistband around. I bought these jeans at Dress Barn. No shade on Dress Barn, but it's not like, oh, I spent a whole lot of money on this. So anyway, you have your ruler, and based on the thing you did before, you know that you have to take it in 4 inches. So you need to take it in 2 inches on each side. All right. So you take, this is a Bic Frixion pen. It is washable. Like you can take it, you can even use an iron and just iron it away. It's pretty cool. Yum. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to mark it right here because this is my center, because this is the center point right here. So you want to make sure that it's even. So you go, all right, that's 3 inches over. So you go to your center point and you go, all right, and that's 3 inches over. Okay, like that. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, you can also do it with Sharpie because it's on the inside of your pants and nobody's going to see it. Okay, so you've got your marks. You're going to fold it like that so that the mark that you made is the center. You're going to take your ruler and go, okay, since it's going to be 2 inches on each side, you know, if you fold it and it's the stitch is at 1 inch, what you're going to do is you're going to pin it where it goes. Like that, okay? Then let's turn it over. That might be easier. So then you put in your pin, you go, okay, that's 1 inch. And you pin it. You pin it. And you can go past into, this is why we took the pocket off, because it's going to, the dart is actually going to go into the pocket area. It goes like that. All right, I'm going to do it on the other side. Sure, I'm going to show you because why not? Why not? You know, you learn. So it's 1 inch. You know, so it's a 2 inch. It's a 2 inch dart, and you go like that. And that. Okay. And that. Like that. Then you're going to set up your sewing machine. So we'll be right back. So jeans are hard because there's so many layers. So you got to be careful. They make things where you can do a jean majigger. But you can also, like, if you want, start it a little bit in. And you go forward a little. Then you go back. Then you go forward. Keep going forward. Forward, forward, forward. It is so much easier to film with a tripod. Amazing. Just thought you should know. And I'm going slow because I'm teaching. But normally, like, I would be going real fast. So you go through to the end, and you're going to stitch into your pocket, which is fine because you took it off. So you pull out your stitch, your threads and stuff. All right, so what you're going to do is catch your two ends here, right? And you're going to knot them. Go 1, knot, 2, knot, 3, knot. Then you clip, and you clip away, and you've taken it in. If you are worried that you made a little hole, what you're going to do is make sure that you have thread that is the same color and not a different color in the bobbin. You put it there, go there, there. Put it into your machine. You pull it up. Then you put it on a zigzag. I'm gonna put it on like a 2.5, and you feed it through. You find your little hole, and then you put your presser foot down, and you go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. And it's a quick way to fix, you know, if you put a hole in something. There you go. And then you just clip it away. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your iron, press down real hard. Because you want to get them kind of flat. Again, it's a pair of cut-off shorts. So, then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it right side out, like so. You're going to lay it out on the end of the ironing board, and you're going to press it a little more on the end, on this way. Okay. So you're going to take one of your pockets that you took off, because you did. Might need a little bit of ironing. I don't know. You'll know. Alright, so you flatten it. And you see where the existing marks were? You kind of place it there. You're going to have to cheat it a little because you've taken it in. So don't worry about being exact. Just be close. And you're going to pin it on just like a couple of places. You know, maybe 1 or 2. What you're going to do is you're going to have thread that is like a similar color as your stitching, your top stitching, and you're going to stitch around the pockets. Alright, so the machine's threaded up. You've pinned it kind of. You can pin it a little bit better. Maybe you want to move some stuff around a little. It's fine. But what you're going to do is you'll probably have to take off this little tray. Then you're going to take it over to the needle. If you have a needle position to move, you should do that. If not, that's okay too. You kind of pinned it, but maybe throw a couple more pins in. Just, you know, to help anchor it a little bit. And don't get thread on the curtain. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to move your needle position a little, put it down, and you're going to go forward and back, forward. One of the things that I'll do for like jeans that are not mine is I will use I will use a stretch stitch to sort of mimic more of the top stitching. But since this is a pair of shorts that I'm wearing around the house, I'm not that worried about it. Like I said, I'm only putting the pockets back on. because I want to show you how to do it. Go all the way to the corner. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then you put the needle down, lift, pivot, needle down, a little bit forward to your line, put the needle down, pivot, and you're going to go back the other way. So you can see they're taken in, they fit, there's not like a big gap. And that's it. So I hope you learned something, or at least had fun watching me sew. It's Melissa Joy, and I'll talk to you later.